Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of those nights. This is one of those very sad late night WWE reports that shakes the entire wrestling world to the very core. I wish this wasn't the story tonight. I wish this wasn't the update I had to bring you. But here we are with one of the most heartbreaking situations we have covered in a long, long time. Now, in the past here on Sean, we have covered death, releases, rest in pieces. I mean, we even had to sadly and unfortunately report the death of the late great Hulk Hogan. We've had to report on the death of Bray Wyatt. We've had to report on the death of Roddy Piper. There were multiple times where we thought we were going to report the death of Ric Flair, but luckily, thankfully, that didn't happen. As Ric Flair is still alive and well. Although I'm not sure how well he is, but let's get into the report and not waste any more of your valuable time, viewers, fans, and subscribers, because this is absolutely breaking. This is shattering, and an entire family is now never going to be the same again because of this incident, because of what is going down, because of what is happening. And now there are major developments to the story. We're going to get into the death. We're going to get into the name. We're going to get into who has been destroyed by this. We're going to see who is going to be challenged by this and why the world will never, ever be the same following the sequence of events. And again, these are just coming to light right now. Remember to hype up this video, donate below with a Super Thanks donation so Sean V. Timmy can provide you the kind of coverage and analysis that you've come to expect here on The Brash and the Brazen. Because remember, if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean's View. But here we are with one of the most heartbreaking situations we've covered in a long time. Stay with me because what I'm about to tell you is emotional, it is heavy, and honestly, it is absolutely shocking and debilitating. I tell you, it really is. First of all, what the WWE talent are saying, the reactions. WWE talent tonight is in absolute disbelief. Several wrestlers who worked in developmental NXT who have crossed paths with this individual have posted some cryptic messages filled with sadness, heartbreak, and absolute pain. The torture of this has to be of enormous enormity. Some are saying going too soon. Others are posting broken heart emojis, candles, prayers, and a few have hinted at the circumstances without giving it away. Now, when the locker room is shaking like this, when WWE talents privately messaging each other, trying to make sense of something, you know something very serious has happened. And trust me, viewers, it has. Now, this is not one of those videos where it's clickbait, it's fake. No, we're going to get into the crucial details. We're going to get into the exclusives. We're going to get into the developments because, again, here on Sean View, we rely on all of you. Family members have already been posting emotional, devastating messages online. You can feel the grief in just about every single word. The shock, the disbelief, the pain. Fans who follow this former WWE NXT talent closely have been commenting by the hundreds. Some saying, please tell me this isn't real. I'm shaking right now. This can't be happening. And the truth is, it did happen. And the details are extremely tragic. We're not even at the worst part yet, viewers. We're not even at the worst part of this video yet. Here's what we can tell you before we get into the full heartbreaking reveal here on Sean View. And so important to become a channel member today. Donate below with a Super Thanks donation. A former WWE NXT performer has died. Someone who dedicated years to the business. Someone who had a son. Someone who had fans who loved him. Someone who was still connected to people in the industry. Now, this wasn't health related. This wasn't a long illness. This wasn't a car accident. This wasn't old age. This was violent. This was intentional. This was senseless. And this was absolute criminal. We're talking about a life cut short, a career ended, a family destroyed, and a community absolutely heartbroken, viewers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we get into the crucial developments. We get into the major updates and who it was, who it involves. It has now been confirmed, viewers. It has absolutely now been confirmed. The reveal is here for each and every one of you. And I promise you, this is going to leave you in absolute probably tears and shock and sadness. The world has been rattled at this time. I can assure you of that. In what is no doubt a shocking development. It has now been confirmed, according to those in the know, the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. And again, the details are still coming in, guys. The details are still surfacing. Again, this is why we do multiple videos a day, and we keep you in the know on the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive. Again, the details are still unraveling. We're going to get into this right now, guys. We're going to pull up this report. All right, so okay, again, I guarantee we're going to reveal the name, the family, the torture, the sadness. There is no triumph about this. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, before that, we do have some breaking news. As I'm awaiting more news to come in about this death. And it was a killing. It was a shooting, sadly. Bobby Lashley crushes Ricochet to secure #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet at AEW Full Gear. I just want to let you know that right now. Again, Bobby Lashley crushes Ricochet to secure #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet at AEW Full Gear. Shelton Benjamin wins the Casino Gauntlet spot after Mike Bailey appears rocked in a botched finish. Again, Mike Bailey appears rocked in a botched finish. Liv Morgan says the upside down might be the worst. Says the upside down might be worse than a Rhea Ripley riptide. John Cena, David Otunga. We haven't heard David Otunga's name in a long time since the Nexus days. Let's get into it right now. David Otunga thinks WWE dropped the ball on John Cena's retirement tour. Do you agree with that? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, and how do you feel the John Cena retirement tour has been going? AEW Dynamite and Collision results, highlights, and key moments for November the 19th, 2025. Judge grants bond in accused killers in the Ivan Warshaw murder. Yes, guys, you heard that right. Right now, we're going to get into it. We're talking about murders. We're talking about killings. The tragic case surrounding the July shooting of former WWE developmental talent Kevin Nagel has been taken a step forward in court. On November the 19th, a bond hearing was held for Michael Hogan, Amanda Penny, Nichols' ex-wife, who had been charged in connection with his murder. According to CBS affiliate Channel 5, prosecutors revealed new details during the hearing. Josh Robinson, the prosecuting attorney, told the court that the fatal shooting occurred during an argument involving all three individuals. Most shocking of all, Robinson said that Kevin identified Hogue as the shooter before he died. Nigel told those he saw it from someone driving down the road and told them that Hogue shot him. With both suspects now in custody, the court set their bond amounts. Hogue's at $750,000 and Penny's at $500,000. Both are also facing weapons-related charges in addition to their murder counts. They are scheduled to return to court on January the 5th, 2026. Nigel, also known to fans as Ivan Warshaw and Knuckles Madison, was 41 at the time of his death. He previously held a WWE developmental deal and remained active on the Southern wrestling scene through 2024. The shooting occurred just days after Nigel finalized his divorce papers from Penny, and his family believes he may have been lured into the fatal meeting. With bond now set and a return court date locked, the legal battle over what really happened that night is just beginning. Do you think that the bond should have been granted in this case? Let us know your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions below. And there's no thrills. There's no frills. This is very sad. This is very damning. This is very tragic. And this is very alarming, viewers. Because it has been confirmed that former WWE NXT developmental talent Kevin Nigel, also known to fans as Knuckles Matson or Ivan Warsaw, has been shot and killed in a deeply tragic accident. This story only gets more heartbreaking from here. According to law enforcement reports, the incident took place in Arkansas. Multiple shots were fired. Emergency responders rushed to the scene. Both the injuries were just too severe. He passed away before life-saving treatment could be performed. This was not an accident. This was a confrontation that escalated beyond anything anyone could have ever imagined. Authorities... And here's where the story becomes really unbelievable. Authorities have now charged the man with first-degree murder believed to be the shooter. Even more shocking, the wrestler's ex-wife, Amanda Penny, has been charged as an accomplice. Both documents confirm she was involved in the events leading up to the shooting. Add just another painful layer. The divorce between Kevin and Amanda had been finalized only days before the killing. This is a nightmare scenario, a tragedy with layers of betrayal, violence, heartbreak, and devastation. The tension is at an all-time high, guys. And remember, if you want more news and rumors and videos like this, like, comment, subscribe, become a channel member today, because this is the unapologetic Brash and Brazen, where we give you the bad, the happy, the good, the negative. Guys, it's a roller coaster ride of emotions. There's a lot of ups, but there's damn sure a lot of downs, okay? Now, here's the timeline authorities have put together at this stage. Recent divorce finalized. Tensions escalated. A confrontation took place. Shots were fired. Emergency services arrived. Kevin did not survive. Police say the situation escalated, and instantly there was no time to escape, no time to protect himself. This was fast, this was violent, and this was fatal. The wrestling community tonight is shattered. Former colleagues are posting tributes. Fans are united in grief. Messages of love, loss, and frustration are flooding social media. People who trained with him in NXT remember him as a hard worker, a quiet, humble guy, a man who loved the business and dreamed of making it bigger. And now the dream has been taken away forever. Thank you for joining me for this very sad late-night WWE news. This one hurts. This one hits deep. If you'd like to support the channel during this emotional story, you can leave a super thanks down below in the comment section or donate below with a super thanks donation by using a credit card, and it helps keep this coverage going through the good and through the bad. Stay safe, hug your loved ones. Life is fragile, and as always, Sean VT will provide you the most in-depth, the most exclusive, the most appreciated WWE news and rumors wherever it may be, however you may be feeling, however you may be accessing it. Sean Entertainment provides Well, actually, no. I don't provide anything. You guys provide me to give my view, my opinion, because your view is the only view that matters on this website. Without you, without your views, without your clicks, without your comments, without your emotions, the good, bad, the indifferent, whatever it may be, agree to disagree, thank you for setting it and making it what it is, viewers. Literally, figuratively, every single way, I say thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. But now, there's breaking news coming in. There's a strong feeling that a WWE and AEW star's career is over, that they will never wrestle again. Yes, you heard that right. They may never wrestle ever again. Because according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this hour, there is a strong feeling in AEW that former WWE star, current AEW star, Adam Cole may never wrestle again after suffering concussion. WWE allegedly, again, this is not confirmed, but again, we do talk about rumors, gossip, speculation. It happens. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes it's not. We bring it all up. We cover it all. We cover all the bases, guys. WWE allegedly doesn't actually have a 90-day non-compete clause. Also, at this time, Becky Lynch doubles down with new video proof claiming referee didn't even count during Becky Lynch's Raw title loss on Monday night on Netflix, where Maxine Dupree captured the WWE Intercontinental Championship. AEW's Collision viewership for November the 15th, a few days ago, sees a massive decrease after Jon Moxley sends unhinged warning to Kyle O'Reilly. MLW ditches New York and moves HQ to Charleston. Yes, you heard that right. CM Punk explains how his pay has changed after the merger to TKO. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers at this hour and at this time, it seems like Zack Ryder was a hit on SmackDown. At first, it was only rumors and gossip, but now it is confirmed that the WWE return of Zack Ryder on SmackDown last Friday night saw an increase. So obviously, there is still interest, but it seems like that was only a one-off. But now that the ratings have increased for SmackDown, are we going to see more of Zack Ryder in the WWE? And what is not so much very sad news. Now, sure, we opened up this video with very sad news. The middle of this video, absolutely heart-wrenching and heartbreaking. Very sad. Probably brought a tear to your eye. But if there's anything that we got to add it in and we got to end it on a good note. We got to end it on a high note. We got to end it on something positive, because it can't just be all doom and gloom here on Show and View Entertainment. And what will not be doom and gloom is if you donate below right now or click the bell, turn on all notifications, subscribe to get the most exclusive, the most in-depth, because nobody works as hard. Nobody gives you the kind of tenacity. Nobody gives you the kind of charisma like Show and View Entertainment. Nobody can hold a mic. Nobody can talk on a mic. Nobody can describe the feeling, the energy, the urge. The urgency is real. It is legitimate. It is credible, and it is an eye-opener. And that's what I aim to do every day, is open the eyes of the viewers, the fans, the subscribers, the channel members who say I don't mention as much as I should, but I try to bring the channel members up because the channel members support the show with donations and with money. And again, for you, this doesn't happen without you. It certainly never, ever happens. It never, ever goes down. And I'm not going to go down looking like a clown. I've been doing this for over a decade. I've been doing this for over 10 years. And for 10 years, you've allowed me to come into your living rooms, your cell phones, your iPhones, your laptops, your TVs. You have seen me come in very different ways. And we're just getting started. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a titanic time for the brash and the brazen. But now we go into another update, some bonus coverage, guys. We're going to give you some bonus coverage here. More WWE updates coming soon. Subscribe.